Okay, so I just did a little test here. If you notice, I'm in Blender instead of the browser window. That's because I hit forward slash the numpad forward slash on um, in Blender with the Blender as the window focus. The OBS is not the window focus, but for some reason it will take all the hotkey for that. So I'm gonna have to ask around or look in the documents or something to figure out how to fix that, because it shouldn't be doing anything unless it's the window focus, and for some weird reason it's just doing it anyways. It's basically it's a way for me to um, it's a way for me to queue up the different scenes. I have my title card, my end card, and I got a blank scene, which is what everything is set back to when I'm done recording. Um, so so my hotkey, the forward slash actually starts the recording and goes to from the blank scene to the title card, and then I hit the plus of the numpad to um, load up the scene here. What you're seeing here, me here, and then when I'm done with the video and I go to my end card, I choose the minus sign, the numpad minus key, and then or dash, whatever you want to call it, and then to end the recording, I hit the numpad asterisk. So for some reason, OBS is just taking any keyboard keys, and I don't know why. So I'll have to ask that for that later. Okay, so quick way to select the main objects once is the border select box selection. Press B to activate it. Now, um, in Blender here, this is actually already selected to the select box, and it still works like normal. But you can do this. But apparently, in older versions, you'd hit B, and then you got box selection, which is cool. So you can still use that, and it works. Drag diagonally with the left mouse button, marks to mark a selection rectangle, then release it. Everything in the rectangle will be added to the selection. If you didn't mean to engage the box selection mode, press E to C, exit to border select mode. So if I do B and I hit escape, it goes out of it. So that's pretty normal. Alternatively, to remove things from the current selection after pressing B, drag the selection with the middle mouse button and release the mouse button. Everything in the drawing box will be deselected. So we'll do this. We'll do it with this. Do that. Now we want to deselect, and that doesn't work for some reason. So what if I hit B again? What will happen? And what if I do this? That's still going to select it. It does not deselect. So I'm not sure how to deselect. I mean, I know I could do this. Shift. No, that shift actually just changes the thing here. It doesn't actually deselect. Would it be Alt? Well, Alt. Okay, so Alt deselects everything but what's under the cursor. Let's say Control. No, Control does the same thing. Let's say Shift. Shift does though. Okay, so no. Huh. So how do you deselect objects? Maybe I should look that up here. How do you deselect objects in Blender 2.8. Selection tools. You can press. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get to that break just yet, because we're already on. Right, we're already done number 3 here. Left click selection, deselect object. Left click by default. Give it a try. It felt familiar, but I got stuck when it comes to adding objects. I know Shift Control left clicking adds new object to my selection. Shift Control. Oh, it does. I'm not sure what you're looking for, but if you left click and drag, select all the objects. Control plus left click drag, deselect. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I can control left click and drag, shift left click, add objects to selection. Right? Shift double left click on an object to deselect. Shift. What did I just do? Okay. Shifting double left click doesn't really do what I think it does. Maybe it's just an older version. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that either, really. It's not hard to deselect stuff, so... circle select, brush selection. Another way, select several objects with the circle select. Gauge for pressing C. And dragging middle mouse button. See, middle mouse button doesn't remove on anything right now, so... Control, of course. Okay. So... How do I... Wait. How do I change that? Oh, there we go. I drag it off the deal. Select circle. Okay, circle select. Clicking or dragging on the object. Oh, I see. Brush. See, this should actually do a select deselect, and maybe they change it in. I have a feeling that this is taller than it should be. It doesn't matter. You can't see what I'm looking at, anyways. But you'd think that if something was selected and you clicked on it again, it would deselect, because that's how things work in other programs. So maybe they changed it. I don't know. They might not have. That's okay. See? That does actually work if you're actually in circle mode, apparently. If you're in circle mode, I see. But Oh, so the modes themselves. Okay, so how do you get out of circle mode? Oh, escape. Okay, so it still kind of acts like it used to act. See, so if I'm all right, let's go to box mode and all right. Huh. Interesting. I don't want that. Actually want select box. Okay, so that goes back to that. Okay, the manipulator. I guess we are about. Well, I'll give it a few seconds here. Manipulator appears in the middle of the selection. There are three kinds of manipulators shown in the illustrations. It can be used to apply a translation, rotation, and scaling to objects. And its appearance changes according to which of these functions are enabled. You can click on the menu transformation buttons that appear when the manipulator is visible. You can choose a single transformation or shift click to enable more than one simultaneously. You can toggle the visibility of the manipulator with control space or by clicking the menu button with the red, green, and blue arrows. If you have trouble seeing the red arcs of the rotation of the manipulator, select File under User Preferences. Okay, so this is the manipulator. This is, I guess, the manipulator here in 3.2.79, and so you can do the different ones like move, translate, rotate, or all three of them. Three kinds of manipulator. Okay, translation, scaling, rotation, and transformate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here just for the sake of brevity, and we'll pick it up where we left off. So I'll see you in the next video.